Hi guys, welcome back. This is Team Tara, and today we're going to be discussing my hair growth. I would take off this wig and show y'all this hair, but I don't have time for that. I have pictures. I have documentation. You know, when you watch a lot of hair growth videos, they always talk to you about how they grew their hair and this and that, but they don't show you the before and after. Or if they do show you the before and after, it'd be like on the thumbnail, and it's like, how do I know if that's really your hair? It took 2 months or whatever. And so I've been actually documenting my journey from the time I cut off my hair till now, and also prior to. So I also put dates and stuff so you can follow along. None of this is false. All this information is true. I don't like getting false information. I don't like to look at people's videos or read people's blogs and get falsified information. So I'm coming to you truthfully. I think it was 2012, which was about 5 years ago, and I was at the time relaxed, so the hair was very long. I never had a problem with long hair. I never had a problem with growing my hair out. It was very long, and actually 2 years before this I had got my hair cut into a bob and it grew back. So I'm like all excited, you know, like, oh, my hair is growing. But again, I was getting perms at the time, and I don't have anything wrong with the perm. Hell, I'm thinking about getting a perm right now to this day. But it was making my hair very thin, and also putting color on top of it. It also made my hair very thin and shed a lot, and I didn't like that because I didn't know how to take care of it. So if you're taking care of if you know how to take care of your hair, then go ahead. 16, I had put a texturizer. I always put texturizer on my hair. I put texturizer on my hair, and my hair was again the same length, but it was fuller because I had stopped getting perms. Probably like, it's been like 4 years I have stopped completely getting perms, but I've been getting texturizer, which is almost the same, but it's not as harsh, and it doesn't make my hair straight. It just like makes the curls and the fullness of my hair just a little less. It's more manageable, let's just say that, since I was little. So I never got those when I started doing my own hair. I only did just for me, worked fine for me, and then it started, like I said, breaking out when I started getting color in my hair. And then fast forward to 4 years ago when I said I'm no longer going to do perms, I'm going to do texturizers, and it was still just for me texturizers. It was still doing the same thing, but and then the texturizers last to me longer than the perms, because the perms I had to get a perm probably like every 3 months because of the new growth. With the texturizer, it seemed like it was still in my hair after, like, I could go almost a whole year without getting the texturizers. I would just touch up my edges, and that was another bit of a downfall to my hair. I was like, my hair is thinning on the side, and so last year, and you'll see this picture, I started to notice that my hair was very thin. And this was when I was pregnant. During pregnancy, my hair was flourishing, even though I never like showed it on like Instagram or anything or Snapchat. My hair was really thick, and once you have the baby, you're gonna see that your hair is gonna start to change because of your hormones. The baby is giving you so much nutrient and all that stuff like that, and it's your skin is flawless, you're glowing, your hair is thriving. And then I'm like, after you have the baby, I think my coworker said hers stopped. My ex-coworker said hers kicked in about the 3rd month, and mine kicked in, I think I want to say I was 6 months along, and I realized that my hair was so stringy and it was knotting like I had dreads. I'm like, why is my hair this tangled? Like, who hair is this though? Like raggedy. And I was like contemplating. I've always said when I turned 30, this is like when I was like 22. I was like, when I turn 30, I'm gonna cut off my hair. I'm being Halle Berry. I'm just gonna cut off my hair. And then I realized, girl, you don't have the head for it. Like, your hair is too long. But I see other people like a Megan Good with short hair, and I'm like, okay, you can do it, girlfriend. So probably like 2 years ago, I had cut off like the whole back of my hair just to see the texture, and I like the texture, but fast forward today, when I cut off my hair, the back texture of my hair is a different grade. You know how they say it with your hair grade, you're at 1B or 2, it is a different texture than the top part. So if I would have cut off the top part, I would have realized that you ain't messing with the bottom part. Yeah, no. This video, you'll see me basically showing you how long my hair has grown, and this is today, and compared to the top part. And I don't think I took a video of the top part, but the bottom part it's the curl texture is so loose. It's looser than the top part, and it also is more defined. The top part is not as defined. January of 2017, I decided to cut off all my hair. I had my baby in January 2016, and this year I was like, no, my hair was falling out. It was just so thin, and I originally cut off just like the ends, and you can see how healthy it became when I cut off the ends. But then I was like, okay, I think like a month or two passed by, and I was like, you know what, I can't with this hair. It was so raggedy. It was like, I don't even know, I can't even describe it. It was just so raggedy, so I just cut it all off. And from then I just documented every month basically how my hair has grown, how full it is. Like, you can tell from the first day that I cut it off how it still was very, very thin. And I was like, I don't know if it has something to do with the texture, you know, along the way, or the products that I used that day, but it was so loose. It was really thin. And then along the like not even a month later, you could see how full my hair had grown and how the curls had tightened up. I don't know. So I don't know if it was still because they had some texturizer in it, and I didn't texturize my hair probably 3 months, almost 3 months before that. So it should have already grown out. So fast forward to, I cut my hair. You see how full it is. You see how luscious it is. It's very hydrated. I do have, they say I have low porosity hair, which means that, no, high porosity hair, which means that I have, so you do the test. You cut off a piece of your hair, you put it in some water, and if it sinks, you have low porosity hair. And if it floats, you have high porosity hair. So I feel like she has high porosity hair because her hair just sits at the top. And her hair just be dry all the time. No matter how many products you put in her hair is like that. And my little girl is the same way. But I also started doing treatments. I did treatments more. I was also wearing my hair out more when I cut my hair. I wasn't wearing as many weaves, and this went on for probably like, actually still till now. And I kept my hair in very protective styles. I'll braid it at night. The first month or two, I did leave it out because I was trying to see what works for my hair, see if I could wear it out. And I realized that I wasn't feeling it, so then I started wearing protective styles. I started putting my weaves back in, wearing a full closure lace wigs or closure wigs, and or little leave out. And I still have heat damage at the top, but it's not as bad, you know. And you can see how my hair has grown along the way. It went from I want to say my hair is probably has grown 3 to 4 inches. And I have done biotin, which biotin pills, but I haven't been taking it consistent. I still have the same bottle that I've purchased, I don't know how long ago. Like sometimes when I have like curly hair, I like to leave some of it out in the front, so, or you know, like this amount out if the hair texture matches it, so I can have some of my edges breathing and it's not just always underneath a wig cap or a wig. What else? Hairfinity worked for me. I would probably purchase that again. I didn't have the same breakouts, let's just say. I don't know. The pills are bigger. And then also Hairfinity pills are like a capsule. And if you take, what I do now, I open up the capsule, and because I've heard that people use like biotin drops, and so I take some of that capsule from the Hairfinity because it's old, I wouldn't dare swallow it, and I just put it on my finger and rub it in my edges with some olive oil, some Jamaican black castor oil, and I see that my edges are very thin. The only thing is, you're gonna be smelling like old people. So I like to do it at night, and then when I wake up, you don't really have that smell on you. But baby, you walking around with a whole bottle of pills in your head. So I try to do that at night, especially after, or sometimes right before I'll take a shower, I'll put it in my hair and I take a shower so the smell, you know, like kind of digress because of the steam in the shower. I comb my hair with wide tooth combs. I try not to comb my hair actually at all, but if I have to, like if it's really tangly, because, so this is what I do. So I take a shower, don't comb out my hair, I shampoo it every 2 weeks, and then I conditioner it probably like twice a week or every week, once a week. And there's less manipulation with my hair. I'm not trying to do I'm not pulling on it, causing any tension. So that's why I do it once a week. If I wear my hair out, of course I will have to do it more often, but I try to just use my fingers. And when I'm conditioning my hair, I just use my fingers. And if it gets a little tangly, then I comb it out. The only time I do really pick up a comb is after I get out of the tub and I'm putting in my leave-in conditioner and all that, because I want to work it through. I also like to stimulate my scalp. I'll bend down, rub my scalp, like scalp stimulations, sit up and the blood rush to your head, and you're stimulating so it can get all the blood cells circulating and all the goody stuff in your hair grow away. So, you know, some people scratch your head. Don't scratch your head. Rub it. Take your little fingernails. Like you have like dandruff or really dirty scalp, take a towel and just scrub it with a towel so you won't have to scratch, because when you scratch it, you make a scalp and it stops the hair from growing in that spot. It starts to bleed and all that. Nobody ain't got time for that. Let's use this napkin for instance. You take it, if you have a dandruff spot right there, you take a napkin when you're in the shower, I mean not a napkin, a towel, and when you're in the shower, and just rub that little spot. It's less irritation than a fingernail, you know, like you're not, you know, scraping it away. Beneficial to you. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Team Tara. Leave me some comments below if you like this, and if you want to see more hair videos and more updates. I have everything here and I'm gonna show y'all. So from start to now. Bye. So basically, I wish this was my hair. Oh yeah. I wish this was my hair. Oh, this is from Maven Hair. Maven Hair. Brazilian Deep.